Greetings, it's Sports Chat with Nat. This is NFL week number 6, and these are my pregame predictions. Now, I know the game is already going on, the Dolphins and the Jags over in London. And Tua, the Dolphins quarterback that got injured in the week 2, he had fractured ribs. He was set to start this morning. I have not turned the TV on to look. But I predicted the Dolphins would win 14-10 because the Jags guys are still struggling. Trevor Lawrence says he's trying to get some chemistry with that team of his. And Myers, he still don't understand that the coach travels with the team. But he said he won't do that again, guys. So we'll see what happens. All right, moving on. The Packers. Green Bay Packers will be playing the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Now, Aaron Rodgers has been averaging about 248 yards per game. He has a quarterback passing rating of 101. And so I'm going to pick the Packers. Packers 38, Bears 28. Then we got the Bengals. Bengals and the Lions. The Bengals are 3-2, and I'm going to take the Bengals 28-21. Goff is number 15 as far as quarterbacks are concerned, and Burrows is actually number 18. But the team around Burrows is a little better, so I'm going to give the Bengals 28, Lions 21. Moving right along, we have the Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. And T.Y. Hilton is supposed to be activated, barring any setbacks. He's supposed to play today. But I'm going to take those Texans. I'm going to take the Colts. 28-21. I'm going to take the Colts. 28-21. Both teams are 1-4, but I'm going to take the Colts. Also at 1 o'clock, we have the Rams versus the New York Giants. I am going to take those Rams, who are 4-1 and undefeated away from home. I'm going to take them 38-28. We have the Kansas City Chiefs in D.C. playing that Washington football team. Now, I'm going to say this. They say they didn't see any more emails worth talking about with that scandal. Let me get to my notes and make sure I say this right. Now, we know that they got the good old boys. And some deals were cut behind closed doors. But the NFL doesn't want that information out. So DeMarcus is still fighting, trying to get those emails released. But I read from the article, no other current team or league personnel, they're not gonna send in emails. So they're gonna leave it at Gruden. Paul Gruden, he's going to be the fall guy for all of this. I digress. Back to the scores. That being said, turmoil still in Washington. And although the Chiefs are number 31 defensively, allowing 32 points per game and allowing over 400 yards per game, I'm still going to take those Chiefs 38-31. Minnesota Vikings at the Carolina Panthers. Panthers 28, Vikings 14. Now the game of the week for me is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I have some amazing stats here. The Chargers are number 7 in total offense. Their quarterback is number 4. The Ravens are number 1 in total offense. Their quarterback is number 5. The Chargers quarterback, Justin, he has 13 touchdowns. Lamar has 8. But listen to this, guys. They both have 67% completion rating. They both have 3 interceptions. They both have a 104 quarterback passing rating. Only 55 total yards separates those two quarterbacks. Lamar has 2 more yards per game passing. Justin, 12 yards more per game. They both are coming off of 400 plus yards passing last game. I said all of that to say that I'm going to take the Ravens because they're at home. And let me make sure. Oh, defense, guys. Let me say this. Defense. The Ravens, they are allowing 296 yards per game. The Chargers, 214 yards per game. Both teams are allowing 23 points per game. Guys, that game is at 1 o'clock. I don't know if it's showing in your area, but I'm telling you, that is going to be a very good game. Another stat, the Chargers allow 157 yards rushing per game. Lamar Jackson and those Baltimore Ravens are averaging 148 yards rushing per game. So needless to say, guys, that's going to be a very good game. Again, very tough, very close, but I'm going to take the Ravens, 31-30. Moving right along, Arizona Cardinals at the Cleveland Browns. That's at 4 o'clock. The Cardinals, number 6 on total offense. They're averaging 31 points per game and over 400 yards of offense per game. They are allowing, though, 353 yards per game. Now, the Browns are number 5 in total offense. They are 417 yards per game. Number 4 in defense, only allowing 298 yards per game. The Cardinals are allowing 353 yards per game. That's going to be a tight one too, guys, but the Cardinals are the only undefeated team in the NFL. I believe they will stay undefeated. I believe they will be 6-0 at the end of the day. I'm going to take the Cardinals 38-35. Also at 4 o'clock, we have those Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos. The Raiders are still in turmoil. Although Derek Carr is number 2 quarterback, and they're averaging 377 yards offense, I still believe that the Broncos, who are number 3 in defense, and they're only allowing 292 yards per game, I'm going to take the Broncos 28-21. Both teams are 3-2, but I'm going to take the Broncos. At 4 o'clock, we have those Dallas Cowboys at the New England Patriots. Now, guys, I saw a stat. The Cowboys and the Patriots, the 2 richest teams, $6 billion. $6 billion. That's why they don't want the rest of those emails out. I said it. They don't want the rest of those emails out. I digress. I will take those Cowboys, who are averaging 439 yards per game. They're number 3 in total offense. And Trayvon Diggs, he had 6 interceptions, leading all players in interceptions. I'm going to take those Cowboys 38 over the Patriots 21. Moving right along at 8 o'clock. The Seattle Seahawks travel to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are celebrating Alumni Weekend with all of our Hall of Fame recent inductees, Alan Faneca, Troy Polamalu, Coach Bill Cowher, Woodson, and Joe Green's going to be there. All the alumni are going to be there. And guess what, guys? Najee Harris has been watching film with none other than the Bus. He's been watching film with the Bus. Hey, We're looking for great things from him. He said he was just cramping last week, guys. He was cramping. And McFarland, he's coming back. He was out. He's coming back. Geno Smith, bless him. I want him to have a good game, but not too good, because I want us to beat them. And I'm picking us to beat them at home, because I think having the alumni there is going to pump them up. And I believe our 3 rotation outside linebacker scenario is going to be in full effect. TJ said we're going to be ready. So I take my Steelers 24-21. And Monday night, you have the Bills versus the Titans. The Bills, they're only allowing 12 points per game. They are number 1 in overall defense. Over 5 games, listen to me, they have only allowed a total of 392 yards total in 5 games. Only 78 yards per game rushing are they allowing. Derrick Henry and those Tennessee Titans average 167 yards rushing per game. Something's got to give. Something has got to give. Defense wins championships. So I'm taking the Bills, 42-28. Now, for those of you that are wondering, over these 5 weeks, I've been doing my predictions, and I just want you to know. I want you to know, total, over these 5 weeks, my predictions, 51-29. Yes. I predicted right 51 times, wrong 29 times over 5 weeks. My best week thus far was week number 3. I had 12 right and only 4 wrong. I still wasn't sure about those Kansas City Chiefs. And my notes say I picked those Cowboys, but I didn't see 41 points. Now, I just want you to say, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching Sports Chat with Nat. Pre-game predictions for week number 6 NFL. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please subscribe to Sports Chat with Nat. And Thursday night, we'll be going live again. And I want to thank you for participating with the chat. I'll be going live at halftime with an update. And I may even go live tonight during the game. But thank you for watching. And when you see this video, please put in the chat what you think the score of your game will be. Thank you so much. Enjoy your game. This is Sports Chat with Nat. I'm Natalie W. Baker. Enjoy your game. Bye now.